What do we got here? Tuesday. Of course it's Tuesday. I've got my live stream today at 3 o'clock. Got to remember that. It's been a long day already. It's just going on 11 o'clock. I had to be up early, really early, to move my truck off the driveway and move a pile of plants because I have a gigantic podocarpus tree, which is one of the most beautiful podocarpuses I've ever seen. Old tree, but just the structure's fantastic. And Tommy, the guy who does the tree trimming for me for the big stuff, he and his crew are coming over to lace the tree out and kind of bring it back in a little bit and just open it up, get so more air can move through it. And but I knew they were going to get here at 7, so I had to make sure I was up and got everything else done. So I did that. Yesterday afternoon, I went by a little post office, and after going to all the big post offices, and the guy gave me a handful of the customs slips. So after I did that this morning, getting the yard together, I signed and packaged up 45 more books for overseas. And I'll still try to get more of those, but I'm still waiting for the post office to mail me a box of those things. But I'm trying to get these out as quick as I can. So I've got those, and I'll run those over either later today or first thing in the morning, because I can't get off the driveway because there's a truck on my driveway with a grinder on the back, big giant chipper. So I'm kind of stuck here. Let me think. Anything else going on? The sound of chainsaws. It's like victory. He does great work, though. I've been using this guy for years, and he does really a nice job. And it's nice to have the owner of the company as one of the guys working, as compared to, somebody comes up, bids the job, and then you never see them, and then these guys come out and have no idea what the job's supposed to be, and they just go ahead and hack things up. So, okay, that's enough of my my stuff I'm dealing with right now. I was thinking about music, like always. Talking to the guys in the band, everybody's just chomping at the bit. Everybody's sick of themselves. They want to see each other. But we have to wait. We'll wait till it's right. I'm talking to friends of mine in England, same thing going on there. They're all hunkered down again. But I was going through a bunch of songs, and then I always come back to Linda Ronstadt. I mean, I loved Linda so much, and I still talk to her, and she's doing as good as she can under the circumstances of what she's dealing with. But she's a force of nature, I'll say that for her. But probably still one of the greatest singers I've ever worked with, and also one of the most adventuresome. I mean, every time she would step into a new genre, labels, everybody would freak out and go, "Don't do it, you're going to ruin your career." And then she would be unbelievably successful at it, and they would all have to eat crow. But her gut is something to go with, and I really appreciate that for her. I mean, doing her tribute to her father with the Mexican album that she did, Lush Life, going out doing all the Nelson Riddle arrangements, doing Broadway, when she did Pirates of Penzance, and I mean, it's just like she's amazing, an amazing artist. One of the great connections was when she and Aaron Neville started doing stuff together, and I took a bunch of notes on this one because I don't feel like playing this. These songs came together so beautifully. I'd rather just sit and listen to them with you. But this was the Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like a Wind album from 1989, and Peter Asher produced it. And I'm going to go ahead and just play 3 songs from it because they're all so good. And I just can never get enough of Linda's magic and her gift. The first one is still within the sound of my voice, and it's some of this stuff is sad when I see it too, because Carlos Vega is playing drums on this, and I miss Carlos every day. He was one of the most beautiful people, musicians, friends I ever had, and his loss was just so profound. But so it's Carlos on drums. Let me see. I changed the order here all my life. Okay, this one. The first one I'm going to do is All My Life. And this is Russ Kunkel on drums, but the late Andrew Gold playing guitar, and Mike Landau playing guitar, and Robbie Buchanan playing keys, and Don Grolnick, the late Don Grolnick. God, it's just unbelievable how many are gone. Don was magnificent musician. I love Don. Mike Fisher's playing percussion on it, and the song was written by Karl Labanoff, and David Campbell did the arranging and is conducting on it. Then I Keep It Hid. I'm going to play that after that, and that one has Carlos on drums and Dean Parks and Robbie Buchanan and Jimmy Webb playing keys on it. And it's also a Jimmy Webb song. And Marty Paich did the arrangements and is conducting, and Marty Paich is David Paich's father from Toto. Marty Paich did a lot of work with him. He was a tremendous composer, arranger. I loved working with Marty. And then the last song will be Still Within the Sound. And that's Carlos on drums and Dean Parks on guitar, Mike Landau on guitar. It doesn't get much better than that duo. Robbie Buchanan, Mike Fisher again, and Jimmy Webb playing piano, and it's another Jimmy Webb song. So I'm going to start off with All My Life, and this is with Aaron Neville. So let's just dig some beautiful music. I'm ready for some right now as the day progresses.
Now
it's just magic when they're together. And I love those kind of, just those big, beautiful ballads like that. There's something really joyous about playing those. And it's also, it's not bad when you have Carla Bonoff writing the song. Carla is one of the finest artists. Her songwriting is unbelievable, but as an artist, she's always just like bubbling under the surface. Always had her cult following and the love of the industry, but there never was that up there where she really, to me, always should have been. But she's just a fabulous artist. I loved recording with Carla also. And this is another song from the album called I Keep It Hid, and I told you all this. This is Carlos on drums on this one. This is with Marty Pages arranging and conducting, and a Jimmy Webb composition. And I hope I did mention that Peter Asher produced this album. I love working with Peter. Peter's instincts are so spot on. I mean, he's one of those guys that he'll just sit there and listen, and if he thinks it's going great, he just sits there and digs it. And if he thinks it needs something, he's right in there with it, and he's usually spot on. So we've been together now, over 50 years working together, and I have nothing but the utmost admiration for Peter. And every once in a while, he's out doing his one-man show. And if you ever get a chance to see it, it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. His history in music is so profound, so deep, and his storytelling abilities are really like nobody else. So check it out if you can. Okay, so here we go. This one, let me get over here. This is I Keep It Hid. And this is, again, Linda and Aaron. Jimmy Webb on keyboards.
Can I but being the way I am, I keep it here.
She's unbelievable. Just the most beautiful voice. And, you know, it wasn't one of those people that would come in the studio and then they would make it sound great. I mean, when we were on tour, every time she walked up to a mic, it was that. You know, and you just sit there on stage getting goosebumps. And just one of the funniest characters I've ever known, traveling on the bus together, was always just a trip. Really fun. You know, she's incredibly smart, incredibly well-read, but really a unique individual. And I can't say enough about Linda. And I've been, you know, blessed to work with some of the greatest singers in this business. You know, and boy, she's right there at the top. And it's just, you know, just love it. So this is the last one. This is Still Within the Sound of My Voice. And I think this is another Jimmy Webb song. She loved Jimmy. You know, they got on great together musically. And he would always write these songs that were really, I mean, when you listen to Wichita Lineman and so, I mean, his writing is really pretty astounding. And again, this is Carlos on drums. Who, God, do I miss Carlos. But, you know, I had a lot of years with him, a lot of time on the road together, and a lot of cherished memories. So here's Still Within the Sound of My Voice again. You know, this is the album with she and Aaron Neville. So here we go.
Where have you gone, my darling one? Are you on your own? Are you having fun? Is there someone to hold when you need it bad? Is it uncontrolled like the love we had? Does the day go by like a memory? Do you ever try to remember me in an automobile or a crowded bar? Well, I hope you're alright wherever you are. If you're still within the sound of my voice, over some radio, I just want you to know you were always my only choice. And wherever you go, Lord, I'll still love you so. If you're still within the sound of my voice. In the dead of night, do you hear me call? Something's not quite right. No one's there at all. Did you make a mistake? Was it in your head? Or was it really me talking to your heart instead? And if you're still within the sound of my voice, watching this video, I just want you to know that it always made me rejoice. Just to have you so near, there's a place for you here. If you're
Man, she's unbelievable. Now, on this album, all the tracks I cut with Frankenstein. So all the bass parts are with Frankenstein. And the thing with Linda is she sings these ballads so incredibly, but she kicks ass as a rock and roll singer too. So I mean, if this might be misleading, playing these three songs, but when it comes down to like rockin' hard, man, she's like just right up there with the greatest of them. And it was always fun being on stage with her. Like she'd be going, I'd like to, like she's introducing the band, and she'd go. She and Andrew Gold worked together a great deal, and she'd be up there going, and on guitar, one of my dearest friends in the world, and then she'd look at him and completely blank and forget his name, and we'd be going, Andrew, it's Andrew, and Andrew Gold, or sometimes we would be like playing Pittsburgh, and she would go, hey, Boston. It's just like, she was just so funny, and she could really just kind of go out on left field every once in a while, and then we'd reel her in. But man, when she'd walk in front of a mic, it was just nobody like her. So I'm going to leave it at that. I adore her. I adore her music. I adore being a part of her musical journey. And I love that we're still in touch and talk, and that she's still with us. So it's rough. But take good care, whoever's going to be there today at the clubhouse. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. And I look forward to it. First stream of the year. Pretty exciting. And again, please think about all the healthcare workers right now who are struggling so hard. They're doing all they can, and boy, it's heroic what they're doing. So my thoughts are with them. I will see you tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll play tomorrow. Just today, I just wanted to listen to some Linda. It's good for the soul to hear somebody like that. So take good care, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.